Hey guys, you remember the ATS886, my favorite thermal printer that I've reviewed so far? Well, now we have the ATS886 Lite. Yulong Tattooing has sent it to me, and I'm super excited to try it out on the Floaty channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's open the box. All right, let's open up the ATS886 Lite. So I'm so excited about this one. My other ATS886 works so well. Let's take a look at this one. You can see the shape is a lot different. It's not a square on the edges. It's a nice smooth edge machine. So easy to pack away, easy to slide in your stuff, luggage, carry on, whatever. So that's very nice. Let's see if it makes sounds. Okay, so it doesn't talk to me, which I like. I don't really want it to talk to me. Stop talking to me, printers. Okay, open button. Let's do this. Okay, looks very similar. So it's going to be a back feed into here. I'm assuming the paper is going to be all the same as usual. Why would they change that? That would be very strange. But let me just double check that real quick. Okay, I'm going to assume it's white side up, but we will figure that out in a little bit. The app is the same for the ATS886. There it is right there. And that's the icon. So we're going to go get to that. I already have it downloaded on my iPad, so it's very easy. You guys just go to the App Store and download it. All right, let's take a look. Okay, I've already downloaded the app. Here it is. I'm going to open that. And first things first, we should find our device. Okay, and it's all connected now. So we just pressed it and it did it automatically. Very easy. They also sent some paper. They sent it in a roll, which is nice, so it's not all folded up. There we go. So I've taken the center out here. And this one doesn't have a yellow side, so pretty easy. We just flip it over. And we're going to feed it into the machine from the back. Here. Okay. So, so there's no feed button. You just got to get it where you need it. And it looks like it's pulled it in and it seems really nice and even. Okay, we're going to go to the album photos here. That's just going to take us to your photos. The first time you use it, it might take a really long time to load, but eventually it will. Okay, I'm going to pick out a picture here. Just give me a moment. Here is the preview. I want to print 2 on a page because I get more options that way for placement if I mess it up. So there it is. I'm going to go over here to the top right where you see the printer button. And oh, interesting. Yeah, now we have this print density and it's 1 through 10. That's a new feature on the app. I haven't seen that yet. They're always updating the app, which is one of the things I do really like about ATS886. Let's just stay right in the middle where it was. That would be a medium at 5. Okay, we're gonna press print now. Not sure how fast it's gonna go. Let's check it out. Super fast. Okay, let's see how it did on their paper. Okay. I won't take it too heart. I've never really been a fan of the paper that I've been sent, because it seems like it is coming off well in some parts, and some parts it's not. So I would assume that's this paper. Let's just make sure though and use a little bit nicer paper for this print. But thank you so much for sending that paper. Let's use this S8 red paper. Okay, on this one you are going to remove that yellow side. Center part, make sure is out as well, otherwise it won't go through. All right, let's just set this up here. All right, sounds good. I'm assuming if we want to check it, we can do like this and check if it's even, make sure. Cool. Usually sucks it back in just a little bit after you do that. All right, I'm gonna try the 5, same setting. It's so fast. I pressed it and boom, it printed. So quick connection between computer and machine. Okay, it's too light, I think. Yeah. All right, so something's wrong. Yep. Alrighty. We're figuring out this new density feature in the app. Medium kind of used to be where I liked it. I assumed 5 would be the same as medium. I was wrong. So we're gonna try that again. This time, I'm just gonna max it out. We're at 10. It's already looking more promising. All right, there we go. So the other paper might have been a little too light too on that setting, but I definitely can see a lot more even distribution of the thermal paper. So I do think this paper works better. The 886 Lite has performed beautifully. You can see that these prints are just perfect. The resolution is perfect. The saturation is perfect. These would be very easy to use on my client. So the ATS886 Lite version is a little bit cheaper than the 886, and so far it is performing just as well. So I want to try out a little more of a challenge though. I want to do more of a portrait piece. So I'm going to just run that through my app and then I'm going to try to print that out. Let me take a look. Okay, I'm going to use a portrait that I designed. So I think it's a little easier to open the chamber and just line it up the way you want. Then when you close it, it'll feed it in. If you hear that, you gotta fix the edge. Make sure that's coming through. Should be fine now. All right, there we go. So now we're going to print a portrait. If you want to change the size adjustments on here, here's an image adjustment, so we can make that a little smaller. Okay. Now we go here. I'm going to keep it at 10. Right. Beautiful. Looks like a great print. I think there was a little part where I pulled on the paper, put some resistance on the paper, and it did that. So that was my fault. I was messing around with it too much. But I still can actually see. I would still be able to use this stencil because it's actually got a lot of ink in those areas anyway. I think this looks awesome. Other than that spot I touched, everything is super, super in focus. I feel like I can follow the stencil. This is just a mock-up too. This isn't even my final product, so it's reassuring that like this portrait is going to be doable, and I'm going to be able to see like all the details of the eyes and eyelashes, things like that when I put it on my client. So not to mention all the details in the beetle. That's another reason I chose this one, to see all these lines, how those would come out down here, the pyramid, all these little lines. Everything is looking amazing. That piece has some work to go, but so far it's looking good, and it's fun to print along the way so I can figure out if I need to change anything with my stencil. So in summary, the ATS886 Lite is an amazing printer. It is just as good as the 886 regular. I've been using that one for a long time now, and I'm very happy with it. And this one seems to be printing just as well. I do recommend using the higher settings for print density. I think you'll get a better result on this printer using those settings. It is actually only $89.99. It's actually a little cheaper than the regular ATS886. So if you want to take advantage of that, you should use our link in the description below, because you'll also get 15% off using code FLOATY. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you're interested in the nails, there's info down at the bottom as well. Smash that like button and subscribe. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.